And how's life in District 3, Trustee Streit?
It's very good. Thank you, Mayor.
Excellent.
As you all know, we have a property maintenance code, and I've heard from several residents who were surprised to receive a property maintenance report recently. Some of the items that are cited pursuant to Village Code are damaged fences, peeling paint on fascia, gutters, and windows, accumulated debris, and certainly some carpentry issues. Unfortunately, when our residents get these reports, they have 5 days to make the repairs, or they can face a citation and a fine. If they request an extension, they'll generally get that. But I've heard from, again, quite a few people, especially seniors, who say that they really don't know who to call for these type of handyman repairs around the house. They expressed that it would be helpful if there was a reference list that they could access when the need arises. To that end, I contacted the Oak Lawn Building Department and was told that they do not provide a reference list for handymen. I contacted the Oak Lawn Business Licensing Office and was told that they will give a list for all the licensed businesses in a particular service, but there's no way to know how good or bad that business may be. Many of the jobs that are cited by our code do not really require contractors and are better suited if there was a family member or a handyman that was available to do that. And as a licensed contractor myself, I can tell you that most reputable contractors don't want to bother with these small jobs like these maintenance issues. So the village also does not keep a reference list for handymen. So it just seems to me that this would be the right time to create one. So I'd like to propose that we start a program where we provide handyman list for our residents to access. I did create a flyer that will help make people aware of references, that references are being collected. And what I would ask at this point is if we could place this item on the next Committee of the Whole agenda for further discussion. That's all I have this evening.
I don't see any problem with that. Did you contact the Oak Lawn Chamber of Commerce and see if they had a list?
I did not contact the Chamber. I did contact the Senior Center. And then they did provide a list of services for Worth Township, which I think is nice, but I think we should have something for Oak Lawn, specifically for Oak Lawn residents and Oak Lawn businesses as well.
Yeah.
So, but the Chamber, do you think the Chamber actually does provide a list of handymen?
You know, they do have an online resource. You don't even have to call them. You could just look it up online. They have a directory by name and a directory by specialty. So it would be something to look at.
Okay.
But,
Madam Mayor?
yes, Trustee Olenichek.
I know, Bob, you're a senior trustee to me, but one of the things that I have learned in the time that I've been a trustee is you can mirror and get volunteers to help out, especially seniors who are in need. If you have a list of volunteers from your area that'd be willing to do those, and we've been able to, in the 2nd District, get a group of people. There's always a lot of need, but it's something worthwhile that you're able to marry somebody up with somebody that's willing to do that, and you'll be surprised. It's typically within a block or 2 blocks, or sometimes you can grab a teenager that's willing to grab a can of paint and a paintbrush and help out a senior that's in need. And it's a very good way to get the community working together on a volunteer basis. It doesn't have to be a reference. Where what I found is a lot of the people that are having these issues are on very, very low incomes, right, and they have an absolute need. And dealing with people to try to mirror and not give somebody help that they don't need, but give somebody help that they do need. And it's worked out very well in 2nd District, and if you'd like, I could spend a little time with you just to show you how I do it.
Well, I'd be happy to see how you do it, but these folks that have these, receive these reports, generally, like I say, they have 5 days to do things, and, I think it's worthwhile that we look at it as a committee.
Anything to help our seniors is worthwhile, so.
Right, great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.